Hi everyone, I'm Joe.
I'm Cindy.
Maria.
Pj.
And as you can see, we're somewhere different. We're in PJ's studio here in Bach Building. PJ, take it away.
Yeah, we just finished the photo shoot.
Yeah.
I had the honor of capturing you guys and take some branding photos for VietLish. So
I know, it was fun.
Did you guys have fun?
I
We
had
had
so much
such a
fun.
great time.
Yeah.
You're
Photos
such a great
coming out
photographer.
soon. You'll see them.
Yeah, you see them soon. Number one photographer in Philly right now, you know what I mean? Check them out.
Please.
He also has an agency, Agbay,
Yeah,
if you
Agbay.
also need some consulting work too.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's kind of, I'm still figuring out what Agbay is and
Yeah.
like what it is. Like, it's kind of like creative coaching in a sense, but also just vibes and like event. Like I wanted to kind of like funnel helping people, artists, entrepreneurs with my photography, but also with the network that I have and connect them and plug them with people who are in the same frequency or like
I
same
love that.
ideas
Yeah.
that they have.
I think all of us are on a different journey or on that same journey.
Mhm.
I've had, like, you've been called a dot connector. I've been called a dot connector. I think you're a better dot connector than I am, though.
You think so?
Yes.
PJ?
I think it's always a work in progress. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because like I meet a lot of new people and like and I think that's the beauty of what I do. Like I have like my camera is a business card. You know?
Yeah,
It is, it
yeah,
is.
And,
yeah.
but like I use that business card in an intentional way where it's like I want to capture meaningful stories and stuff, but also at the same time like I meet really cool people
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
sometimes, oh my God, I met this one person who I met this other person the other week. I feel like they should be
connect,
friends.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how
But
we
like-
were when
yeah.
I first met you. I was like, I know you. We ran into each other a handful of times, but
Yeah.
you're like friends with my friends. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, and like,
but small world.
but sometimes like, you know, like I like to make those connections happen organically. I don't want to force it, you know?
Yeah.
So a lot of it is just like timing and like finding the right time when this person and that person should meet. But, you know, organically is like the most genuine way. And
That's
like,
true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think we're all like low-key dot connectors. It just depends
oh
on
yeah,
like
we
what
all are
you're,
for sure.
who you're access to and who you're open up, but also about like you should always be talking about what you want to do and your dreams because that's the only way people know how to connect you with other people.
Yeah, and also that's speaking to an existence, you know? Put the words into the universe.
Yeah.
It might come true or not, but like putting it out there is the most important part. That's a magic spell of it.
Yeah. I'm a
Yeah.
full believer on manifesting. That's
Yo, me
why-
too.
I
me too.
love manifesting.
Speaking
stuff.
into existence
Yeah.
because
For sure.
if you speak it, then you're actively trying to do it as well,
Yeah.
not just thinking about it.
There are times when I'm like cranky in the day, like I'm having a bad day. I was like, just look myself in the mirror. I'm like, you can do this. You can overcome this. We're gonna do better tomorrow. We're gonna have a good day tomorrow,
Yeah.
not a great day.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, vice versa.
Yeah, because like,
Yeah.
like there's kind of like a science to manifestation,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's like you gotta like you literally gotta speak it to existence.
Yeah.
You know, like the moment those words come out of your mouth,
Because you gotta believe.
it'll happen.
Yeah.
It might not happen exactly how you want it to happen, but it'll be like the world will kind of like guide you and push you towards that.
The gear will start shifting in that way.
Yeah.
Like it'll start doing these mechanics. I feel
I've
that.
Exactly.
seen people who were like, oh, I want to do something, and then stop halfway because they're like, oh, everyone else is doing. But it's like, no, just believe that you can do it and go forth with it, you know? And so what? Like, if other people are doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Sometimes you do need help. Sometimes you can ask God or your ancestors. You know, they will guide you.
Yeah.
Not just the universe. Okay.
Are you like religious like that or like spiritual like that?
I am very spiritual. I like to say I'm agnostic. I love learning different religions and cultures.
Yeah.
I do. I really do. It's fascinating to me. I like learn everything.
Wait, were you guys growing up like Catholic?
Yeah.
Viets?
Yes.
Yeah. Were you Catholic?
I grew up Buddhist.
Buddhist?
I
Oh,
would
yeah.
say my dad's Buddhist, but my mom raised us in the Catholic church.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, and
'Cause
like,
I feel like-
he would go to church with us sometimes, but
Yeah.
also like I would light incense in front of the Buddha, so it's just like a little bit of both.
Yeah. Because I feel like Filipinos and Vietnamese people have very similar.
Yeah.
I think we're very
Yeah.
similar in the sense
For
it's
sure.
very family oriented and stuff
Yep.
like that.
Yeah.
We love food,
We love
partying,
Yeah.
Karaoke.
karaoke. Oh my god, yes.
We love karaoke.
But where do you think their connections are?
Well, I mean, I grew up in Philly, like and especially in South Philly. So I didn't really grow up with a lot of like Filipinos like that, but I grew up with a lot of Vietnamese people, and I kind of like grew up in that Vietnamese culture in a sense. Like I know the food like that, sort of, I guess, but also like just being invited to like my friends. Like growing up to like their house parties and their their hot pots.
Yeah.
And, like,
What was your favorite food growing up? Like Vietnamese food growing up,
Vietnamese
eating it in their house.
it got to be the pork over rice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
was it?
Bún thịt nướng?
I guess.
Pork or rice?
Oh, pork rice. My bad. Thick call.
Yeah,
Thick call. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first time I had that. That was at Pho.
With the egg?
Yeah. That was at I think it was Pho Ha on 6th and Washington. That's
Pho
the
Ha?
first time.
Pho had that?
Was it Pho Ha? Yeah. My sister took me there like in high school for the first time ever, and that was the first time I ever had it. And I was like, oh, this
that's
shit is
fire.
sweet.
Yeah. I mean, it's similar
lemongrass.
to adobo, right?
No, not really. Adobo
really?
is like on the saltier side.
Oh.
I mean, I guess it depends like who the chef is. Sometimes it can
Visually,
be
because I see meat and I see the egg, I'm like, it looks kind of like adobo, but
yeah, it's
I guess it's a little bit more.
it's kind of similar to like Filipino barbecue in a sense.
Yeah.
No, I want authentic Filipino food. I know there's a group, like a bigger community of Filipinos in Jersey City,
Oh yeah,
for
Like,
sure.
yeah, North
there's a
Jersey.
lot up there.
And then
Yeah.
when they come here, they're like, "Where's the Filipino people at
Yeah.
down here?" I hear all
It's
the
like so
time.
rare.
They're only.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of Filipinos in the Northeast.
Yeah, there. I grew up with a lot of Filipinos because I went to school there.
Definitely.
So 'cause there's a lot in the Northeast.
Yeah, South Jersey, like you
Yeah.
go over the bridge. There's a lot of Filipinos everywhere. There's a lot of good restaurants out there too.
Yeah.
In the city, like there's a lot of Filipinos too, but it's like we're like
I
scattered.
heard, yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, I grew up in South Philly, and like I grew up in a very Italian neighborhood.
Oh,
But I also
gotcha,
grew up with
gotcha.
Vietnamese people,
Surprisingly, you don't do
Cambodians.
this a lot.
So like I didn't really like tap into like Filipinos like that until like college actually.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, it's just funny because like the whole podcast is like being like VietLish, but it also
Yeah.
sounds like for everyone else's experience and journey, you're also having like a Filipino-ish
Yeah, for
journey
sure.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think the older you get, you should like kind of like tap into your
Oh,
roots
yeah.
a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's your
Find that
identity.
identity,
You know.
Yeah.
So when did you? I guess the question is like, when did you realize, or when did you be like, you know what, let me tap in more? Because you were saying you grew up with Vietnamese and other Southeast Asian people, but like, when
Yeah.
did you were like, hey, let me tap in? And what did that look like for you when you were trying to tap into that?
I would say like it was like towards the end of like my high school, like when I was like a senior and then going into college. I started realizing like, or I started kind of like appreciating that, oh, I'm Filipino, and like, what is all this like coolness
look
about
like.
Filipinos that people always tell me about, and like I
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
want to figure that out.
I'm not sure you guys remember, but like when I was in high school, Filipinos had a really like
Rising.
a rising. Like everyone thought they was so cool.
Yeah.
They could
Yeah.
sing.
They could
Swag.
sing.
They was
yeah.
they was all over YouTube
Yeah.
doing they was a breaking. So like I thought they
Yeah.
was so cool.
They could do it all. They are the true creatives out
You know what
there.
it is? It was America's Best Dance Crew or whatever. That
Yeah.
show. I felt like that really.
The Jabberwockies?
Yeah, I feel like that really helped.
Jabberwockies
Like,
was a lot of Vietnamese and
What is
Filipino.
Jabberwockies?
no, but like that
Yeah.
was a very important Asian American history moment.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Not just Filipinos, but just like
Everyone
Asians
in general. Like we started being kind of cool.
Yeah, we started being cool. I was like, oh, Asians can dance, Asians can dress.
We
You know
can
what I mean?
sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super talented.
But like within that, like you know, when I was like hanging out with my Viet friends, Cambodian friends, Chinese friends, they would all be like, oh, you're Filipino, you're like a Jabberwocky, you could dance. I'm like,
But that's true. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like that's when like the awakening, as I call it,
Yeah.
awakening
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
When
That's
people,
when I had my
that's
awakening,
That's when
yeah.
people try to put labels and stereotypes, and you're like, well, what does that look like and mean?
Exactly,
You know,
yeah.
versus like, why can't I just exist as a Filipino American?
facts.
Yeah, but that's
And,
such a
like,
cool stereotype though. Like just your stereotype is you can dance and sing and
Yeah.
y'all are talented. That's a
I ain't gonna lie,
stereotype.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
That's so positive.
Now all of us can dance.
Yeah, no, but
Exhibit A.
But also, like, it put a lot of pressure on me too
Yeah?
sometimes.
Yeah?
Cause like,
Yeah.
I can't play the guitar, I can't sing.
Because then you're like,
I can't break dance.
No, I break dance.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I used to break
Yo,
dance.
so stereotypical.
Wait, he doesn't know how to play the guitar. He just
That's, yo, as long as you do one of those things, you know what I mean?
You know, but like if I have a beer, I'll karaoke. You know, karaoke's fun.
Yeah, I bet.
But
Karaoke.
that's
so
what I'm saying,
fun.
like, people are put into like pigeonholes of stereotypes. And
They
they're
do.
Like, oh, I have to be this versus like, no, this is who I am.
Yeah, and sometimes it puts some pressure. I mean, yeah, it puts pressure on us individually, but like I said, I think I told you one time, like I had an identity crisis at one point because I'm
Yeah.
like, what does it mean to be Filipino, or what does it even mean to be Asian? Because like even like as Filipinos, like people would be like, are you Asian or are you a Pacific Islander? You know what I mean?
Pacific
Just say
Islander-
both.
But
Yeah.
Pacific
Both.
Islander is
Yeah.
part of Asia, though. That's
Yeah,
the thing,
yeah. I mean, I would say
Also,
so.
while doing the food festival, I found out Filipinos are actually Southeast Asian.
I guess, yeah.
If you want to be technical.
No, that's what Google
Are
says.
you here? I'm really bad with geography. I feel like I advertise that a lot.
Pacific
But
Islander
isn't
is
it
like-
like close to Japan?
No.
Yeah, like, where the hell am I?
Filipinos
I'm so sorry.
down like Indonesia,
Indonesia.
Vietnam.
Yeah,
So are
yeah.
you Indochina, like near there?
I
Like
don't
between?
know.
I don't even know what that means, bro.
Geography.
No. Like Pacific
probably
Islander
get-
is
I didn't
like
know Utah was a state.
What?
I just found out last
Korea.
week. I told you I'm bad
We're
with
just on
geography.
one today, guys.
You didn't
No.
know Utah was-
I'm smart though.
No one's calling you dumb.
No one said that. you
No
know.
one said that.
I'm really bad with geography. That's okay.
Pacific
But
Islander
where
is
is-
Guam,
Guam. Okay.
Micronesia, Macronesias, and all of those. Those islands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filipinos are in Southeast because it's Indonesia, Vietnam, like closer there.
Listen, my family have
So we
married
same,
all
same.
over the
So we
Philippines,
same,
yeah.
but different.
We same,
No,
but
I think
different.
like,
Same, but
but that's the
different.
thing with the food festival that I'm trying to do is like when you say Pan-Asian, like if you think
Yeah.
about it,
Yeah.
Asia covers all the way from like Korea all the way to like the Middle East. So that's what I'm saying. Like Middle East is technically West Asia.
Yeah, that's true.
So when we say API, we can't continue to think of like the stereotypes, which is Chinese
Yeah.
and stuff. Like API goes from cactus stands, all the stands, to all the Middle East.
Shout outs to the Asians.
Right.
Shout outs to the Asians.
Everybody Asian.
Yo, we all Asian, bro. We all
Yeah,
Asian. There's a little Asian everyone, you know what I mean?
I mean, like, I know my Vietnamese family love Filipinos because we had like a refuge camp there
Oh
during
yeah,
the war.
I have a lot of
Yeah.
friends that were like, they were born in the Philippines or like, yeah. And like you heard like Viets and Filipino, that's the toxic combo.
Wait, why?
Why?
Wasn't that? That's like a stereotype.
Is it? I've never
heard of that.
I think it's a West Coast thing because in the West Coast there's
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
of
there's a
Filipinos
lot
and
of-
Viets.
yeah.
Yeah.
And, like,
I know there's a lot of
There's
Like,
like a lot
who
of
told you that from the West
Yeah.
Coast?
TikTok.
TikTok.
Wait, so like they're toxic together?
Yeah, like
Together?
dating.
Oh, dating wise.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I can see that.
Apparently, it's like the toxic mix of
I'm
Asians.
so
Toxic
confused
couples?
how
Yeah.
I'm so confused how Vietnamese people are toxic in dating or Vietnamese women are toxic. I'm confused.
How we
Um,
toxic? How we? Is it because we're aggressive and loud?
Yes. All of that.
V, can you confirm or deny?
You don't know?
I'm for it. I grew up with a lot of Vietnamese women and girls. Y'all crazy.
You're not crazy?
I'm chill. I'm chill AF, guys. I'm chill AF. The Vietnamese women are crazy, but the toxic trait about guys is Vietnamese guys is. I think they party too hard. They party too hard. All they do is party, have fun.
That's too much Henny. That's why. Too much Hennessy.
They were just fuckboys. So like that's our stereotype.
I think it's like you're toxic when you mix Heineken and Hennessy together.
Heineken.
The
dark-
Heineken.
The dark
Heinz,
liquor.
bro.
with the
Yeah.
beer. Yeah.
So, what do you feel? So, with the identity crisis, do you feel like you ever got out of it, or like, do you feel like you're still on that journey of like figuring it out?
I wouldn't say I'm like always in the identity crisis, but it's always like in the back of my head as just like, who am I, But like I said, that's just part of life, and I think individually for everybody, we all have those questions of like, am I really being my true authentic self? Am I really, Filipino? Am I really Asian?
Yeah.
But like not exactly like that, but just like every day you come across like certain decisions and stuff, and like is this right or wrong? You know what I mean?
I think we
I don't
just-
even know what I said, but
But have you ever
Kinda
been
get-
to the Philippines? Have you
no, I
been?
haven't. I
Oh,
haven't
you
been there
haven't?
since
Is
since
that
my
like a
family
goal?
moved here. Oh yeah, I wanted to go in like 2020, but then pandemic.
Yo, literally everyone had travel plans
Yeah.
2020, and it takes
Yeah.
like 4 years.
It's definitely on my bucket list. Like maybe within the next year or two, I definitely
Yeah.
want to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it's
still
just
have
it's just a
family.
ticket. Like it's pretty cheap there to spend. So
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so cheap.
Yeah.
So cheap.
You guys been?
No.
No.
I
You
have.
still
So I've been to Vietnam.
You still have family there?
Yeah, I got a lot of family there.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
Where
like,
at?
I wouldn't say I'm like really close to them, but like, yeah, I have a lot of family there, like my mom and dad's side. I think just as an Asian, like especially an immigrant coming to America at a young age, like you don't really know what's going on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one day your parents are telling you, oh, you still have family in the Philippines. I'm like, huh? I didn't know that. You know what I mean? And then you would see them on Facebook or like Instagram, say
Yeah.
hi and bye. But it's just like, it's really hard to kind of connect. And I guess that is a part of like the identity crisis that I have like
Not being connected to your
daily.
family.
Yeah, it's just like, damn, I have a lot of family, but I don't really know them.
There's
But also it's
a-
like, I don't really have
Yeah.
time to kind of like reach out and connect.
It's
Yeah.
hard.
There's
like,
so much
we're
shit to
all
do.
older
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Do
it's
you
so
have?
hard.
Have your parents gone back?
Yeah, my parents have been back.
Okay.
They've been back a couple times, like within these past couple
But you
years.
can speak Tagalog, right?
A little bit. It's like
Okay.
really broken.
Oh.
We call it konti lang,
Oh yeah.
which means a little bit in
Yeah.
Tagalog.
Oh, wow.
It's okay. That's all of us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
it's VietLish.
VietLish,
Yeah.
Well, I think I've had that conversation with a homie where it's like when you're trying to talk and like trying to translate to like whatever language it is, like, and also like you're not hip to the latest like slang that they got over there.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God,
so
yes.
it's just one of those things of like they don't really know how funny you are. They don't really know how like you
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
know
always like
exactly
this
what
like
you mean.
weird disconnect too. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
like they still love you no matter what. Like,
Yeah.
I read a lot like online that like Asians in Asia kind of look down on like Asian Americans. in
Oh
a
yeah,
sense.
absolutely.
Because like
I feel that.
Yeah, because it's
I don't-
it's a thing of like
Yeah.
there's Asian American in Asia. Like we're never gonna be Asian enough for those living over there.
Yeah.
And we're
No.
never American enough here.
Right.
And then trying to figure out your own identity being Vietnamese, and then
Yeah.
trying to figure out identity for being halfies over here.
Yeah.
It's just like
We're
there's so
happy.
many there's so many complexities and nuances about it.
yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it's just one of those things.
And that's like a whole topic itself. Like
Oh, it
yeah,
is,
right?
it is. It's
Yeah.
so hard.
It really is.
Are you guys all half?
yeah,
no,
us
I'm full. They're both half.
Oh yeah.
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 What's your other half?
Technically a quarter.
Oh, quarter.
My mom's half, but I'm just a quarter. So like I'm Vietnamese and Italian.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, so that's
Literally.
That's why like
Yeah.
a couple episodes ago, it's like here comes a mafia princess. What she has to
Do you have a
say.
lot, do you have a lot of Italian family?
I do.
Yeah?
I do. We
Are you
still have
close to
family in
them?
Italy. I'm trying to get like try citizenship
Oh yeah.
with what's happening
What
lately.
part
but
of Italy
well,
or Italy, whatever?
Italy. I don't know.
Italy?
Italy. South. They're from the
Oh,
south.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
See, I'm from South Vietnam. My grandpa's from South Italy.
Yeah.
We're just Southerners.
Fucking Southerners, man.
I love Southern.
Yeah. And are you close to your like other half?
What,
of the
which other half?
Guatemalan, right?
So it's weird. Like I go to Guatemala so often, and
Oh, right.
like it's like the family there like loves me and everything, and like. But when I'm close to them. I'm close to the culture. I'm close to all of that. But
Yeah.
I feel like when I come here, I'm closer to the API community though, because the community has like just accepted me
Yeah.
more fully.
We got to her.
yeah, basically.
She's Vietnamese in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
this
even
one.
though I come off and I'm very Latin forward and like I always try to show like my Guatemalan side, but it's just like it's weird. It's,
Yeah.
There's a lot of
I feel like you're an
nuances.
unofficial Filipino, because that's what a
I know,
Filipino.
that's what I am. Yeah,
That's what
I
a
always
Filipino
tell
is.
people like I'm technically your cousin in a way. I have the biology of a Filipino.
Yeah.
That's
It's the
so
chemistry.
It is. That's what Filipinos are.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
It is.
We're like Mexican Asians, so
That's
yeah.
why there's I'm not gonna say their name, but there's a Filipino girl here in Philadelphia, and like every time, actually I get it for two people. They're always like, "Are you so and so?" Or they get it too. They're like, "Oh, are you Cindy?" And they're like, "No."
That's funny as hell.
I know.
Yeah, that's cool.
I know. It's nice. I love watching your stories. She does embrace both sides. I see it all the
yeah.
time.
You do a great job
I
with
try.
that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I love seeing it.
Because like
Yeah.
I said again, it's like the whole thing of this is to get closer, and like it's I just want to get closer to both, and it's like that's my own journey.
Right.
Just like as you were saying, like everyone has their journey of trying to figure out their roots, but
Mhm.
I feel like at the end of the day, for me, no matter what, I'm always gonna be Asian American and Latin American.
Yeah.
I'm always
Right.
gonna be Guatemalan, Vietnamese, no matter what people are trying to like put on you.
Mhm.
They're like, oh well, you're not Latin enough, or you're not Asian enough, and I'm like, what does that even mean or look like? Are you
Yeah.
those narratives and those stereotypes that were put on us? They're put on by white people.
Yeah.
You know, they're put on by not us. You know, and then we continuously are pushing it on to us.
Yeah, for sure. So I have a question for you guys, like,
Yeah.
as like Viets, like, well, for Filipinos, there's like a big difference between like West Coast Filipinos and East Coast Filipinos.
Mm.
Because I think like East Coast Filipinos, like, we're all like kind of scattered in the East Coast. Where in the West Coast, it's all like kind of dense, and there's
Yeah.
like generations of that, and they're all,
Communities of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's like its whole like,
No, yeah, it's
it's
big.
Yeah,
it's
it's
all
big.
it's like
It's
it
a-
has its own culture in a sense.
Yeah, it's different.
Where the East Coast Filipinos, we're still kind of like searching for that. Is that the same like with Vietnamese people?
I will wholeheartedly agree to
talked
that.
about
We,
it.
Yeah.
we definitely already talked about this. Yeah, I definitely agree because the East Coast Asians or Vietnamese people in general, we're all like first gen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So,
true.
so, so like
First gen.
we're like we're
First
going
to
yeah
second
we're
gen.
going through discovering to being American and
Keeping to our
be
traditions,
Vietnamese.
too.
But over there, they're like
They figured it out.
they
Yeah.
They figured it out.
they locked
years
in,
ago.
bro. Like they got like
Yeah.
freaking gourmet banh mi over there. Over
Yes,
here,
yes.
we do the OG. We do
That's
the OG.
true.
Yeah.
So like our parents don't speak English. Their grandparents like speak
Yeah,
English.
I mean
Yeah.
they over there they laid down the groundwork, and
did.
like I think we had this conversation
We did,
before
we did.
where I think some of them aren't appreciative of being Asian American. Like I've been hearing a lot of podcasts where they're like, oh, why is there such thing as API month versus over here we embrace it.
Oh,
We
wow.
love being Asian American.
We
Wow,
love
I
being
never
Asian
thought about
Americans.
that. Yeah.
We definitely fight for more.
We fight for more.
We definitely promote like I'm Vietnamese. I'm proud to be Vietnamese. Over there, like yeah, I'm Vietnamese. Chillin'. Yeah.
But they're like, oh, I'm more American. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they probably don't speak Vietnamese over there like that. Like
That's
that.
really
I think it's because
interesting.
it's like future generations. They're kind of
And-
like kind of gear away from that. But like I recently went to California and we just stayed in like Southern California. I get like a touch of like the motherland when I'm there. In a way, just a touch because it's like wow, it's nice. It's like little Saigon city, town or whatever.
Yeah,
we
it is.
eat so many Vietnamese food versus over here it's just
Chinatown.
not as
It's
much.
very
you know?
scattered out.
It's,
There's
it's
small
so
pockets.
scattered.
Yeah.
Like, but like in California, they're competing with so many, but there's just so many good food there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so
Yeah.
good. Like any different pho places you go to is good.
Right.
But like it's good and then you had the best. I had the best and I want to go back. I still crave for it. The pho was so good.
I still
I
crave
think about
Cali,
it all the
Vietnamese Cali
time.
food. I still
Yeah.
crave it.
Like we don't have a banh mi drive through here. They have three
Shit.
over
But that's why I was
over
saying,
there.
like, we are so fighting. Like, we
Yeah.
almost lost our Chinatown.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And
Oh.
the fact that we
Yeah.
have to fight for our Chinatown, we have to fight for our existence here.
Right.
So for us, I think we appreciate it a little bit more.
A lot
We're,
more,
like,
yeah.
We are grateful for it.
Yeah.
But it's also like we just are constantly just fighting to have the community and looking for it.
Right.
Like I had
Yeah.
a friend who came from the West Coast and she moved here and she's like, where's your community? It's here. It's just pockets of it. you
Yeah,
know?
It's scattered out.
It's scattered. And then, yeah, as you were right, you're like,
That's
we're
really-
first generation of
You guys
it.
should interview somebody from the West Coast. I think that'd be
Oh no,
cool.
yeah, I
We're
was
trying to take them to the West Coast. I'm trying to take
Or
them
yeah,
there.
you guys go there. That'd be a
Exactly.
cool one.
Yeah, but I just think the West Coast culture and East Coast is just two different things.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
across for all Asian, like
I know when I went to Disneyland for their food festival, they had Vietnamese food. They did.
At Disneyland?
Yes.
Oh shit.
They have cafe Seda there too. They had it.
Damn.
I was so surprised. I was like, oh, I'm getting this. And the coffee
Yeah.
is authentic Vietnamese coffee in Disneyland.
It's probably fresher too, cause
It is. It is a
closer
lot
to
fresher.
Vietnam,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And then Disney World, they didn't have that.
yeah.
No, they didn't have that.
Wow.
Like you drink around the world, they didn't have Vietnamese anything. But when I went to Disneyland, they had like Japanese food. It's more variety, and I loved it.
Wow.
Every different Asian food, yeah.
That's nice.
It was so
Must
nice.
be nice. Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Yeah. We were shocked.
And
we
then-
were shocked.
Going back to the food, it's like I've had this conversation with other people where it's like we have the Steven Stars and all of that and stuff like that, but the fact that like we can't even get a Jollibee until like what 2 years ago, like
Yes.
Pollo Casero, like why is it taking so long for shit to get here?
Can we get a second one already, bro?
That's true.
Right, like what happened to
Yeah.
a second Jollibee?
Girl, that's because it takes forever to get permits.
Well, probably like when the Filipino population grows more,
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure they base it on like stats like that. You know, there's probably not enough Filipinos in Philly to kind of justify two.
I mean, like,
You know what
not
I
just
mean?
Filipinos are eating Jollibee. We're all eating
Oh
Jollibee.
yeah,
That is true. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
don't gatekeep Jollibee from us, bro.
Jollibee, if you're watching,
Philly needs one more, 3 more, or something.
3, 4, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to
No,
wait
I
line.
agree. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But I guess like money talks. in certain-
Money does talk. I mean, like, it's where it's investing.
But
you know what I mean?
everybody loves fried chicken or
Love
spaghetti.
fried chicken.
Like, you
Yo,
know,
can't go wrong.
Spaghetti.
do you guys like the spaghetti?
I like
at Jollibee?
spaghetti.
It's okay.
As an
When I first had it,
Yeah.
it was different for me, but I did like it. I'm not downplaying
It's sweet,
it.
right?
It's sweeter. I never had sweet spaghetti.
Yeah.
That's why I
You
think I
know?
love.
It is. That's a perfect word. Remix.
Remix.
Yeah, I think
Different
I
from what I
love
usually
Filipino
grew up
food
with.
because I love it's sweet and savory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
I
Filipino
love
food.
the sweet and
It's
savory.
sweet.
It kind of matches the Filipino like person.
'Cause you guys are sweet people?
Sweet, funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like Filipinos like we just laugh at every. That's like our trauma bonding thing. We just laugh it off. You know?
Yeah.
We did that earlier. So PJ dropped his camera earlier in the beginning of the shoot, and all we did was
It got so quiet. I paused the music.
Were you recording that?
No. Why would I record
we all
that?
stopped,
Look at you.
It's alright.
and so like we just laughed through that pain.
We're like, it's okay.
It was sad. Yeah.
It was sad.
Damn it.
Oh my God, give me like a
mad
little
that
heart
I'm just
attack.
mad that I put a roll of film in it,
Yeah.
and I can't even shoot it.
Like, can you use that camera again, or is that
No,
done?
yeah,
Or is
the,
this the lens?
the lens is dead.
Okay, cool. I'll scare about the camera.
Yeah, it's alright.
So scary. That sound, like I'm getting
I paused
PTSD
the
from it.
music. It was dead silent. We're all just looking at each
Yeah.
other like, what do we do?
I was waiting for PJ's reaction.
I know.
I'm waiting for him to
I was
like,
ooh.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. You know.
like,
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You know?
Yeah, what can you do? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta let
You gotta laugh at things.
You just gotta laugh at things. Yeah.
onto
I
onto the
laugh at
next.
everything.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Like,
I have
Yeah.
to say, I never met an aggressive Filipino person ever.
Really?
You guys are always so
Aggressive
happy.
Filipino.
No, I'm so serious. I met like a
I'm trying to
lot,
think
and
about
I
it.
never met anyone that was
who
mean.
wants to be aggressive?
Wow.
I never seen
Yeah.
you like aggressive whatsoever.
It's like, come
Yeah, I think.
I know you can get aggressive,
I don't know.
but I feel like everyone, like even like I would take it furthermore. I'm like, oh my God, I'm pissed off or whatever, and they're just like chilling. It's like, oh no, like just let it go, just breathe, girl, breathe. Like
I was
girl,
gonna say, Joe and I were over here geeking a little bit. We're like, who's aggressive in general? Like, who be coming at? Who's like,
like
who's like,
I never like
Y'all
with the
Vietnamese
people
girls.
I've been with. We're not aggressive. So, sometimes I know I am.
Y'all aggressive. Don't
What
play.
does aggression look like? What does that mean? Let's define aggression.
Just very out there in your face. You gotta let the world know that I'm me.
Then I have met an aggressive Filipino then.
Yeah, you have.
What?
Who?
I can say names.
Oh, sorry. No names. No names.
Because if,
I would s-
according to your definition of aggression, then I have met.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
I would say aggression is I think that's just like their journey within like their life.
I agree as well.
Because I think over time, like I feel like the older someone gets, the more
they get.
wise they get,
Yep.
Yeah.
and sometimes you just realize some shit's not worth
Yeah,
your time.
it's not that deep.
energy.
Something you just let go. You know, call
Yeah.
it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, my new thing is like I made peace with it. I moved on. I'm not moving
Exactly.
backwards.
Yeah.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's move forward. Make peace with it. Just go on. It's just
Exactly,
like I had
exactly.
learned by, like you said, being older and wiser. Like, what's the point of holding on to grudges? Why let them run
exactly.
through your mind rent free? You know.
Exactly.
So I'm just like, it is what it is. If you, the per se person, still think that I hate you or still hold on to grudges, that's on you. I have made peace with it. I have moved on.
Right.
I'm on to greater, better things.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
PJ and I were talking about this the other day, where I'm like, I have too much to do to be
Yeah,
angry at you.
same,
Like,
same.
Yeah.
As you can see, you saw
so
my
much to do.
planner.
There's so much to do. There's so much
I got
happening in the
too much
world.
shit to do.
Yeah,
You
too many
think
things.
this is like gonna take up my time and energy?
No.
Like, nah. Like, you're
Yeah.
not gonna take my time and
Nope,
energy anymore.
nope.
I'm gonna keep it moving. Like, it's okay. Better off doing
I agree.
things.
For
Exactly.
sure, yeah. And I just want to stay creative and stay
Yep.
keep creating and keep connecting with people who want to stay in that idea mode and create and execute and yeah, just put out love back
Yep.
to the world.
Yeah,
you know
yeah. Just our love into the world.
We need it. We need it now.
Don't-
definitely
we,
need
we
it.
need some love right now.
Love, compassion.
We need some love right now in the U.S.
Yeah, let's not forget to be decent human beings, treat each other
Yeah.
with kindness.
Mm-hmm.
For
you know.
sure.
There's just too much hate going on. We should just
So much
keep
hate
moving
going on
forward
right
with
now.
love and
Like,
compassion.
there's no,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all I have to say.
there's no need for all that hate.
Do I have my moments where I'm like, oh my fucking god? Yes, I have it. Then I calm down.
Yeah.
It's just like a burst.
But that's a human-
Cindy, you're my
Yeah.
friend. You know, I go through my burst when I'm like, and
But
then
it's like-
Cindy sometimes like just.
That's a human reaction. I'm
Yeah,
the
it
same
is.
way. We're all
But
that
then like,
way.
give me like an hour. I'm over it.
For real,
Right.
give me like, let me talk an hour off.
That's my
Okay.
feisty Italian side. That's what it is.
PJ, I have a question for you. Why did you name the agency after your last name?
I think well, I think I named it after my last name. Just I didn't know. I don't really have an idea to like what to name something, and I didn't want to be too like
Generic.
or too generic with like like Light Studios or something. And
Creative
I'm not.
Closet.
Yeah, right. I'm not knocking
Closet.
people who do that, but it was just like, you know what? Let me, because I am the brand. I am like
You
like,
are?
I like so like let me just like kind of like own myself
Yeah.
and own my name and my legacy and carry that on, and hopefully I put out some great work or just help people.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah, I don't know if that's like a good answer, but
No,
No,
yeah.
no, I was honestly
Yeah,
curious because
no.
like when we were talking about intros and like
Yeah.
I knew the studio was like named after your last name, but I was like, oh, I was just wondering why, you know?
Yeah. You know, and sometimes like there'd be brands that you like Dior, for example. Christian Dior. That was his last name.
Yeah.
So like those
Louis
iconic
Vuitton.
those iconic brands.
Yeah. It's a
Were
name.
some of their names, and also Agbay is just like 5 letters, and it's like really short and sweet.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's catchy. Agbay?
Yeah.
Yeah. From a branding perspective, it's just like keep it short and simple.
Do you
Yeah.
have any other questions for us?
No, not really.
Can I throw you guys out a random, very controversial
Sure.
question? Which Asian countries do you think have the best noodle soup?
Best noodle soup. Ooh.
Better get it right.
It's like,
No pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure.
But you better get it right.
I mean, I just came back from Japan in November, so
Ramon,
I
Ramon.
had the ramen out there, and I had some other types of noodle
Ramen's pretty
soup.
good. Ramen's pretty good.
They just do shit differently out there, and it's
It's a different setup because
Yeah.
they do like the oil, the soy sauce, blah blah. blah.
yeah, and also like the ingredients there in that
different, it's
region is
different.
different. They don't use U.S. ingredients. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, I've never been to Vietnam yet, so
Yeah,
it's on my
yeah.
bucket list.
Yes.
Somebody take me.
I'm
I
going
think
this fall.
Southeast Asian tour, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm so
Vietnam,
excited this
Filipino.
fall. I'm going to Cambodia and Vietnam. I'm gonna come back your color.
oh shit, dude.
Really?
Yo, she come back.
I will.
Yeah.
She come back burnt.
Southeast Asian sun. I want to be burnt.
Oh, I got a question for you guys.
Okay,
I guess.
okay.
Like growing up, were you like would your parents kind of like shame you for
Oh yeah.
Wait for what?
Oh my God, we look
Yeah,
like
sun.
that
Like the sun?
Yes.
getting dark?
No.
No.
No,
No?
we did. They was like, no, you don't want dark skin. You should see when I was visiting Vietnam as a kid, you should see them chasing us with like umbrellas. I was like, why are you not wearing a long sleeve shirt?
Yeah.
Excuse me, it's 110 degrees. You want me to die?
It's rooted in white supremacy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, they had like soap to like bleach
The
your
bleach,
skin.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, skin bleaching is a
No.
thing in Asia right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, like when we were younger, they want us to not get sunburned because of like they're scared of skin cancer. But like in Vietnam, they're like, no, 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 no. You don't want dark skin because dark skin means you're poor and you're working the rice
But again, that is also rooted
I
in
was like,
racism.
excuse me,
and, like, white
I need to
supremacy.
be dark. Dark is pretty.
But isn't it crazy how like there'll be like big brands like Dove that would like carry those kind of things? And,
Wait,
like,
Dove carries them in Asia or here?
I feel like they would.
They do have like soap to
I
like
could
whiten
be
your
wrong, but
skin.
like there's
That's
brands that
crazy.
Yeah,
do that,
there's brands like Dove here is more like
just regular soap.
regular soap, shampoo, conditioner, whatever. Over in Vietnam, because I guess it's like different countries, different rules.
Yeah.
They do have bleaching soap. They
I
do.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, I knew about it, but I didn't know like corporations like Dove would do that.
I think it's
I mean,
very
they won't get
different.
canceled over there.
No, you won't. It's normal. It's
normal.
normal. It's a normal product.
We gotta fact check that though, if it's right. If it's right, but,
I
like,
know.
Fact check in the comments. Don't cancel us.
Above it'd be like, nah, he was wrong.
no, but there do be like
is,
soap
it is,
brands
yeah.
that like
It's not just like I know in Cambodia the same thing.
yeah.
It's different there.
I wonder what
It's
their
not the same.
executive meetings are like when they talk about those kinds of like
Yeah,
products. You know what I mean?
same. I want to
I feel
know.
like there's starting to be a culture shift of like just accepting, you know,
Yeah.
of it. You know?
There is. There
Let's
is.
see, yeah. But yeah.
That's crazy. Wait, were you told not to be in the sun then, or like?
I mean, not
or
re-
did
I
you
think-
just hear like? Did you just know about it?
No, I think it's always been a thing. Like, not to like talk shit on my mom or anything, but like my mom was like, growing up, was like, don't be in the sun too much. You're gonna
Yeah.
get dark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's just like, coming from a different country and coming to America, it's like natural to kind of say that.
Yeah.
Especially to your kid,
Yeah.
My parents were more scared. Like, I don't want you to get skin cancer. Like,
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
That's
yeah.
normal. That's
in
normal.
Like-
Vietnam was different. My mom was like, no, like they like to be in the sun. They just wear sunscreen. This is what this lotion is for. That's the sunscreen.
Right.
I was like, what? Just keep them in the shade. I was like, first of all, like I'm not wearing a long sleeve shirt. It's hot over there.
Yeah.
And but over here they did it. They would lather us in sunscreen because they were scared of like skin cancer.
Or it's
That's
just
about
like
it.
they associate dark skin with just dirty.
Yeah,
Dirty.
Yeah.
dirty,
Pale skin
or, yeah.
means you said
rich.
is rich
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you're not on the fields, doing
Right.
like that's generally how they
But
think.
also, it's
Yeah.
just like it's in the entertainment, it's in the magazines,
Yeah,
it's in
dude,
the
I've been
movies.
seeing
But it's
like
also it's almost like East, or like they want to be European. They want to be closer to like their colonizers. But
Or
you
like
know.
whatever Hollywood is, closer
Yeah,
to Hollywood,
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's back in the day.
Yeah.
But
All
the
skin color is
artist,
beautiful.
the musician, Twee is dark.
Yeah.
She's tan. I love it.
she's
Yeah.
very Vietnamese.
And was it the chef Twee the Bay or
Oh,
whatever?
yeah.
She's also tan and dark,
She's
and
awesome.
they're
But that's
beautiful.
what I'm saying. There's a culture shift of
Yeah.
like no, all skin color is beautiful.
I agree.
But like that, I think that was like.
But that's like
then.
an Asian American thing, right? Would you say? Or
It's
that-
an Asian American thing. In Asia, it's definitely they still like that
They're
paleness.
still like
Yeah.
that,
Right.
yeah. Because it's bad to be tan.
Yeah. I remember like when I
I
was
feel
in,
great when I'm tan.
I remember when I was in like Thailand or Malaysia, and I would see like some of the ads, and they're just like,
It's crazy.
their skin is
It's
so pale.
So pale
Yeah.
for a country like Thailand to be that's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah.
everyone's literally tan over there.
Yeah.
And you see the celebrities pale as fuck.
Right.
Like, I like being in the sun with sunscreen.
Same.
It makes me happier.
Well, thank you, PJ, for
Yeah.
bringing us in.
Thanks for having me,
I
guys.
know.
Thank you,
Make
PJ,
sure you
for
guys-
everything.
Make sure you hit him up. You need some consulting. You need some photos done.
Vibes.
He's your man.
Yeah.
Until then.
Or
we'll see you
entertainment.
guys. Yes. Until then, we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe, like, comment.